Hey everybody, it's Andrew Martin coming to you with a midweek message. First of all, I want to say thank you so much to everybody that was sending me good, positive, healing vibes over the past couple of days. I am feeling so much better. It was awesome to get so much encouragement and love and support from everybody, so thank you for that. And I also tried this home remedy that I had never tried before that a friend of mine told me about, where you basically take raw garlic, crush it up, put it in some olive oil. You can just let it sit in the olive oil for about a half an hour, or if you want to speed up the process, you can heat it really, really slowly over a super low temperature. I actually did mine in a little double boiler, so I put the garlic and the oil in a bowl, and then put it on top of a pan with a little bit of water in there and heated it up that way. And then I just put the garlic oil on the bottoms of my feet and then wore thick socks, and I did that pretty much all day yesterday. And then again last night before I went to bed, I refreshed the oil. And it was very stinky in my apartment, and I definitely am smelling and tasting garlic all day today. But man, that home remedy cure did wonders. I immediately felt better this morning when I woke up. The congestion was a lot less. It's almost completely gone from my head, whereas I couldn't even hear the other day when I was recording Monday's message for you. So I know that the combination of your loving energy and the garlic remedy that I put together did the trick. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And today I'm bringing you a midweek message based on one of my word picks that I had put together a couple of days ago. I'm not sure if you've seen them on my website. If you go to my website and you can just click on the word picks category, and it'll bring up a whole bunch of little quotations that I have either have come from channelings that I've done from the Lighted Ones, or they're just phrases that have popped into my head. And I just always think that they're nice, interesting little tidbits for us to meditate on, or to think about, or just nice ideas. And they're nice little visual bite-sized bits of knowledge or wisdom, really, that I think are just interesting and useful and kind of motivational, from the sense of they give us a new way to think of things. And so I just had the thought the other day that I'm going to start doing postings based around the word picks that I've created so far, and will probably continue to create. So the one that I want to talk about today is one that came to me when I was thinking about the idea of luck. And basically it said, luck is when your desire and your direction are in alignment. It may come as a surprise to you that I personally don't believe in luck, in the sense that it's just a random occurrence that just comes out of nowhere. And I don't know if you've noticed, my hand tattoo says lucky. So ironically enough, I actually don't believe that I am lucky, in the sense that things just randomly happen to me. I got the tattoo just because I liked it, and I thought it was cool. But really, what I believe luck is an occurrence of when our desire, what we really have longed for and wished for and begun to manifest, and our direction that we are headed, or the direction that we are moving from a vibrational or an emotional standpoint, when those two things are aligned, that's when things that we perceive as luck begin to pop up. And I think that this ties in very, very nicely with the concept of surrender. And when we do surrender to our higher calling, or to our passion, or to our purpose, or to that which just excites us and gets us, excited and jumping out of bed in the morning and, ready to go, and the things that we would want to do if, the question of what would you do if money was no object, and those are the things that, really are our passions, and things that if we can begin to find a way to create a life around them, then that's when things like luck begin to crop up. When we, out of nowhere, assistance will come. The story that I shared of my personal experience with surrender, my experience of being in LA and just taking that leap off of the cliff, so to speak, having no clue what was going to come for me, no clue what was in front of me, no clue what was around the corner. All I knew was that I had a calling instinctively coming up for me that was telling me, just take the leap and everything will be fine. And that to me is what luck is. So when the job comes out of nowhere, when the call for the opportunity comes out of nowhere, when the clients for our own personal business come seemingly out of nowhere, when, the random meeting of a stranger seemingly comes out of nowhere. I don't believe by any stretch of the imagination that these are random occurrences. I don't believe that any occurrence is random. I don't believe that these ideas of luck as we traditionally see it as something that we have no control over, something that just comes to us by the grace of God or the grace of the universe or just the random occurrence. I don't believe those are luck. I believe that those are clear signs from our higher selves or from the universe telling us, yes, you're moving in the right direction. The things that you have desired for yourself and the things that you have created for yourself and the direction that you are moving through your actions and through your thoughts and through your vibrations and your emotions are aligned with one another, and they're beginning to dovetail in a way that this is the physical evidence of those manifestations. And that is what luck is to me. It is, so to speak, just a signpost on the road letting us know that we are moving in the right direction and what we desire is around the corner. So by no means am I saying we shouldn't be grateful for these things. I mean, we can consider ourselves to be lucky and say, wow, that was such a stroke of luck. What it really is a stroke of love. It's a stroke of the universe coming to us and saying, this is what's in store for you. The good work that you've been doing, the commitment that you have made to follow your heart, to, create your dreams, to live your passion. This is what happens when you do this. And it's not that we live in a universe that is necessarily going to punish us if we don't do that. It's just that if we are at odds with what we are really longing to do, or what we're saying isn't in alignment with what our heart is really telling us, or what we really feel in our gut or inside of us, when those two things aren't in alignment, we're not going to begin to see those wonderful, beautiful things manifest. When we are in conflict with ourselves, when we are in conflict with what we really truly want, then we are going to continue to perpetuate the perception and the manifestation of conflict, because whatever happens internally, remember, is what's going to come to us externally. So the next time you see something that comes into your life seemingly out of the blue, totally unexpected, and you find yourself wanting to say, wow, that was so lucky, what I invite you to do is instead congratulate yourself for the work that you have done to align yourself with your desire and with your higher purpose, or with your heart's desire, or with your passion, whatever you want to call it. There are a million different ways we can describe this, and we can call it a million different things, but ultimately what it comes down to is when those synchronistic events begin to occur in our lives, whether we call them luck, whether we call them the gift of God, whether we call them, signs from our angels, whatever we call them, what it is the universe letting us know that we are moving in the direction of that which we desire. And the more we appreciate those things, the more we celebrate those things, the more we expect those things, and the more that we align with what our heart is truly telling us, the more those things are going to begin to show up, and the bigger they're going to get, and the more exciting they're going to get, and the lives that we have dreamed for ourselves are going to start to manifest. And I guarantee you that things that we never even dreamed would be possible will show up, and it will only get better and better. So that's my message for today. I hope your week has gone well thus far. As always, thank you for watching. I invite you to go to my website. You can check out the WordPix postings there. You can also go to my Facebook page. I have a WordPix album there where all of them are laid out. And if there's a specific one that you would like me to discuss or expound upon, I'm happy to do that. Otherwise, I will just pick the next one that I'm inspired to pick, and I'll talk about that one next week. So thanks again for watching. I hope the rest of your week goes well. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.